You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I want to go ahead and dive into this NHL story, Rhodes, because we already know that the NHL, and flashback here, remember they had the whole trans hockey thing they were doing? That ended badly, right? Because a woman actually got injured. A woman identifying as a man got injured by a man identifying as a woman, concussed. And then Gary Bettman got woke and everything. And earlier this year, the NHL had all these. No, Pride Month is actually in June, but they started all the way back in February or something. All this virtue signaling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't Pride Month actually been going on for about
12 months?
18 months now?
Yeah. Something like that.
Does it stop? I mean, really? I mean, think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly,
you're right, man.
June hadn't felt that differently than May did. I mean, this shit was getting shoved down our throats in May, too.
We got a little bit more nudity in June. That was about the only difference, you know? But anyway, the NHL, they banned Pride jerseys. And we know that some of the players, they said, hey, my religion, I don't want to do this stuff. One of their players now is upset that Pride jerseys have now been banned in pregame. Check this out. Over here on Breitbart, NHL's Connor McDavid disappointed by end of Pride Night jerseys. Wow.
Okay.
So you really need to wear a Pride jersey, Pride hockey jersey, to say, hey, I'm down with the Alphabet Mafia. Really? Let's read this, guys. You're going to lose some brain cells here. Connor McDavid of the Edmonton Oilers says that he feels disappointed in the NHL's recent decision to stop having teams wear rainbow jerseys during LGBTQ Pride Nights. McDavid expressed his dismay during the NHL's awards ceremony on Monday night. I didn't know they had an award ceremony. Quote, I certainly can't speak for every organization. I know in Edmonton, we were one of the first teams to use the Pride tape, McDavid said. I know in Edmonton, in our dressing room, we feel strongly that hockey is for everyone. That includes the Pride Nights and stuff like that. Rhodes, I'm so sick of hearing this thing.
Yeah.
Hockey is for everyone. Who said that hockey wasn't for everyone?
Nobody came out and said, you know what? Gays, they can't have the hockey. They can't do the hockey. We're not allowing you to have the hockey. You're not allowed to watch. You're not allowed to come into an arena. Nobody has said that at all. In fact, I'm willing to bet that a lot of hockey fans could probably saunter into a hockey arena probably wearing some kind of jersey with some miscellaneous rainbows on it, and they probably wouldn't hear a damn thing about their sexuality while they're trying to watch a hockey game.
Yeah. You know what, Rhodes? I've been to quite a few Houston Rockets games. So when 18,000 fans on the stadium, not once did I think, you know what? He may actually be gay. I need to show I support him. Never once. That never crossed my mind. When I go to a game, I'm just rooting for the team. That's it. If you're gay, okay. I don't know. Don't care. I'm there to be entertained by what's actually happening on the court.
Yeah. Yeah.
But of course, that ain't enough. You got a virtue signal.
Yeah. I wonder if Margaret down there on the second level's into some scissor action with her girlfriend. That never crossed my mind while I'm watching a game.
Right.
That never happens. Yeah.
Yeah. He goes on. He goes on, quote, of course, it's disappointing to see. With that being said, it's certainly way, way above my decision. It's not my call, but obviously it's disappointing to see, he added. McDavid's statement comes after Tampa Bay Lightning captain Steven Stamkos said that a majority of players enjoyed wearing the jerseys. Quote, it was 98% or 99% of other players that wore the jersey and enjoyed wearing it and were proud of wearing it, whatever jersey it was, whether it was Pride, Military Night, the Cancer Nights. Stamkos said the story shouldn't be about the guy that didn't wear it, the one guy, or the two guys. Now, he's saying that 99% of players actually enjoy wearing it. You know what, Rhodes? I'm going to be honest. I believe some of these players were afraid of being canceled by not wearing the jersey.
Oh, yeah,
remember,
without a doubt. They're worried about hurting their brand. They're worried about being canceled. They're worried about losing sponsorship. Let's be real. If they chose not to, yeah, they probably would lose their sponsorships. Yeah. I mean, that's probably something that I'm sure is crossing their mind because, yeah, it's just where corporations are now. When it's all about ESG and DEI scores and showing virtue signaling and showing your wokeness, yeah, if you choose not to wear this, it is going to hurt these players financially. There's no doubt about that. We know that.
You remember, it was Ivan Provorov. He was the only player at first to come out and object to it. And then what happened? 2 players said no.
Yep.
3 players said no. 4 players said no. It started growing. And then the NHL said, wait a minute. This is becoming a distraction. I believe if they didn't ban it, these jerseys, I believe more players would have came out and said, hey, I don't want to wear this either.
I believe a great many of these sports athletes across the board have also heard a lot from their agents going, don't get involved in this.
Yeah.
Just roll. Just roll. Jordan Poyer, great example. I got a video dropping about Rachel Bush, his wife. They're Trump supporters. Do you really think they're down with a lot of what's going on right now around sports? But they say a few things, but somewhere they got an agent that's like, don't you go there. Just let it go. Just let it ride.
Right. You notice that the NBA, like the NBA, yeah, they'll come out there and say a lot of woke stuff. But when it comes to the LGBT stuff, not one single player has ever said anything about the trans issue. Now, WNBA, they do it. NBA, they don't touch that stuff. Those players, I can probably speak for them, but I'm not going to speak for them, okay? They ain't down with that stuff in the NBA. Let's just be real. They're woke, but when it comes to that kind of wokeness, that's a hard pass for them. Because you remember what happened to Tim Hardaway? This is probably 10 years ago? When he was talking about gay people, it's like, yeah, I hate gay people. I don't want them in the locker room, everything. The media crushed him. You remember he said that back? I think it was about 10, 12 years ago. He came out and said that. He said he don't want him in the locker room and nothing like that.
Think about how religious Mark Jackson is.
Yeah, Mark Jackson doesn't talk about that stuff.
He's decided to keep his mouth shut, but he's not down with that. No, I can tell you right now.
Now, he's not an active coach either, but he is a play-by-play guy, and he's very religious.
But he can't get back in the league, word has it, because of his religious beliefs.
His religious beliefs?
Yeah.
And Mark Jackson is a good coach, man. Remember, the Warriors, they started under him.
He'd be one of the first guys I would call. Every time I'd be ringing his phone. Every time.
Yep.
If I was a team and needed a coach, Mark Jackson would be the guy I would call.
Yep. Mark Jackson, he's an old school guy. Yeah. The Warriors with Steph Curry, Clay, and Draymond started under him, not Steve Kerr. Now, he couldn't get him over the top. Steve Kerr came in and it happened, so it is what it is. But Mark Jackson, really good coach. But maybe he's just not woke enough for the NBA now. Man.
I don't know. It's crazy where sports is now.
It is. It is really, really crazy where sports has actually went to, man.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.